Hey guys, let's say you joined an MLM program and you got your replicated link and you're being told to get out there and go promote. And here you go. You want to get yourself 1,000 members downline. So you're being told, go to these social sites and start posting, go to Quora and start answering questions, do all this kind of thing to get in front of a lot of people and start developing some clout and start building yourself up. And eventually you can develop your downline. People have to learn to trust you. It's a people business, right? And they have to see that you have a plan, that you're passionate about it. And they're going to come, they're going to start joining. And then, of course, you know how this goes. A bunch of people start joining and you have to keep spinning those plates, not only to get people going, but to keep them excited. So you're trying to get them a downline and get those guys a downline and get these guys revved up to start kicking in on their own. It's hard, really hard. So then a lot of people say, okay, that's too hard. So I'm going to go this other route instead. They're going to go out and become maybe a super affiliate, create their own plan. And then they go, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell people they can join my plan. I'll give them the tools so they can go to the social sites and everything else. I'm going to show them how to post on Quora and social site and everything else. And I'm going to charge them a monthly to join my group. Okay? So now what? Now you have guys who are charging guys to join the group, to learn the training, to run out and create their own 1,000 members each. Okay? Now that's really, really tough because now you're trying to train all those guys to spin all those plates, right? Because you don't want them losing faith, right? Because you took a step away from making the money directly because you traded that for training others how to make the money in your downline, right? You have the plan. Okay. Both ways are hard. They have their pros, they have their cons, but they're not great. So let me introduce a different question. What if you could just create 1,000 member downline at will? And all those guys did their job. They created not just the replicated link, no, they created their own website with their own images, their own unique contents, all leading people through the pitch with something unique to say and getting people to go, hit the button to go to join the newsletter or fill out the form, whatever it is they're supposed to do in your MLM program. Right, there's some kind of a funnel. All your guys are coming in through yourself up here and each of your downline members here, and here, right? And they're all supposed to go into that funnel, okay? So you're getting 1,000 guys and you want them to do what? Create perfect websites, start backlinking them, making them rank on Google, getting a lot of free traffic, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Because, hey, then you don't have to send people out there and teach them how to hit social sites and stuff. If you can just show them how to rank organically with a website, that's great. You might charge them $50 a month for a program like that, where let's say you provide the website really, and they just fill it in with their unique information. And then they start going out and getting backlinks. And so you just show them how to do that kind of passive thing in the back end so they can passively build it up. That's kind of interesting. That's easier for everyone, right? It's easier to get people going. So the percentage of success is going to be a lot higher. Instead of going down, it'll go like somewhere between flat and higher, right? That's the goal. What if, let's go a step further. What if you can create all those affiliates at will and get them all doing everything and you don't have to pay them anything because you get to keep all their commissions? In other words, what if you can do the work of 1,000 affiliates yourself passively without having to go out and talk to anyone? And it's pretty easy on the whole just to get that build up. What if it was push button easy to create the effect of having 1,000 downline members who are going to add new content each month, who are going to update existing content, who are going to get themselves backlinked, right? And all of them are going to respond immediately to leads, right? They're going to send the information off to the leads the right way. They're going to work on them to get them to can come back and get going. What if all 1,000 of your downline affiliates were so perfect they were robotic? They all did their job perfectly. They didn't overlap. They didn't double up on anything. They didn't plagiarize anything. They all did their job perfectly. How much would a system like that cost? And not just that, does it stop at 1,000 or can you get 10,000 members that way? You can get 10. What about this one too? What if you could do all that and still, what are you going to do now? As you get that to work, that's your first income stream, making that happen for you. Second income stream is you actually show people how it works, how profitable it is, and invite them to join because you have the plan. What are you going to do for them? Set up the same thing. Why are you doing that? because you're just developing two cash flows. One is whatever you can do for yourself, and the second is what other people paying you to copy that system for them, or better yet, to have us copy that system for them. Hi, I'm Dave Bennett with Website Marketing Solutions. We work on mass websites. We do thousands at a time. We've outfitted the third largest dispatcher in the nation for locksmiths to the tune of 7,000 websites that aggregate anywhere between $250,000 a month sometimes and $500,000 a month sometimes in revenue. And they are still using those websites 6 years later after we generated them for them, and they keep renewing the domain names every year. Imagine the cost of renewing 7,000 domain names a year. That's 70,000 a year. Take that out 6 years, 420,000. Why do they spend that kind of money on those sites? Because they work. Okay, so what do we have for you today? Take that 6-year period and bring it forward to now. The system is dramatically faster, better, and more perfect. And it's to the point where, like there, 7,000 websites that don't actually have humans behind them because they all feed people into the center, right? The dispatch center who answers the calls in their case. That's their thing, right? But we can apply that whole concept for them to you. So that's what I'm going to talk about next. It's pretty fascinating. And so hang in there, follow along with the training. I think you're going to love this. Get yourself a cup of coffee or whatever and just follow along. All right, see you in the next video.